here with a haul, a very special haul for me anyway. It is, as you can see, the Cricut maker. Back in the day when I used to craft, I did actually have a Cricut machine, the one that took cartridges. I did struggle somewhat with that, but I've been looking on a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, and I feel like it's come a long way in the way that you can do them. It does a lot more things than what it did back in the day, and obviously the cartridges was around about £40 to £50 each, so that was a very expensive way of doing it. Then having to store all these boxes for these little tiny cartridges, it was a nightmare. And I thought, you know what, I actually really want to give this another try, and they've just literally brought out a new machine recently. I don't know how recent it is. We're actually on the 15th of August 2021, so I don't know how new this is, but it did say it was brand new. I actually was going to buy this from Craft Stash, which that's where I normally would get my crafting goodies from of late. But it's sold out there. The reason I like to get things from there as well, because they do the 10% discount via if you pay for the Craft World membership for the year. But sadly, like I said, they was sold out. Hobbycraft, I did go to there, but they didn't have any in stock in my store, so I was like, where can I get one from? And weirdly enough, I got it from Very. So I was very surprised to find that it did actually have it on Very, which ends up helping me a little bit better anyway, because they actually had an offer on. If you put it on a buy now pay later for 12 months, you actually got 10% discount anyway, which that's what I would have got with my Craft Stash, because that's what I pay for. So plus I didn't have to outlay the money all in one go, so I was made up. So I actually bought some extra goodies as well. They haven't all come as yet, but I was too impatient, wanted to get into this, so I did buy some other bits. I'm not too sure if these Cricut Joy vinyls will work in this machine, but I was like, well, if they don't, I know I could borrow my sister's, so if they don't, I will, and if I don't borrow her machine, she could have them anyway, because majority of these was actually in the sale in Very at like £5 the vinyls. Don't know exactly how much each one was, but there was in the sale every one I got. I did go to my local craft store because I didn't have the tools, so my other half purchased this for me. It is for the Cricut Joy, but until I can get the full kit, I feel like this would be enough. You've got a weeding tool, you've got a spatula, and you've got a scraper here, so I'm quite happy with that. What other vinyls? So this vinyls, what I've got here is the removable ones, and it's a mix. So you've got red, black, silver and gold. These ones are the exact same, but these was on a really good offer, and that's why I got two. And these are the iron-on, and they cannot seem to see the colour of them. Cobalts they are. So these are the cobalts, and I'm guessing it shifts because it's very, very mirrory like. We've got a little swatch down here. And then I got another one that was the same again. Again, all these are Cricut Joy, so I'm really hoping it will work, but hey ho. And this is in Dahlia, and this is like a reddy purple colours, and it all colour shifts. So I'm really, I think got blue, a hint of blue in there. And then I got a red Smart iron-on, and like I said, these are much smaller. You get 13 centimetres by 60.9 centimetres. No, that can't be right, because 13 centimetres, I'm thinking 13 inches then. Yes, it can be right, sorry. So that's the red one. Then I got one in white that's a removable vinyl, and the reason I wanted this one was do nails. If you don't watch my nail channel, then you can go and have a look over there, and it's Dizzy Nails and Beauty. But I was hoping I could try and make some stencils for my airbrush machine with this, hence that's why I needed to remove, so we can put it on and off, so it can be reused several times. That's the theory. Whether it works or not is another story. And then the last Joy one we got was the Super Grip transfer tape. So I believe you need this if you're using like the glitters especially. So we've got this. This will work on any of them because it's not necessarily just for the Joy. That's just a size you could get if you're using smaller projects. And then the last vinyl I got was a white iron-on. Doesn't say whether it's easy one or not, just says iron on, so I don't know. It says last 50 washes, and this is the 13 inches or 30.5 centimetres by 61 centimetres. One of the other things we got, it isn't actually Cricut related, but it's these cooking liners. I got these from Home Bargains. I think it was like 70p each. I'm not quite too sure how big they are, so I'll open one and show you. So that's definitely a really good, decent size to go over a t-shirt, hence that's what I'll mainly be doing with this anyway. And also, if you didn't know, you could use these in your crafting anyway. Back in the day, this is what we all used for inks and stuff like that, to protect your surfaces and stuff. So enough of that, let's get into the unboxing of the main event. So this is the box open, and we've got this little Cricut thing, which I'm guessing is going to be my instructions. Let's have a look. Yeah, got the instructions and some need help card. Oh, we've got a piece of vinyl, my Cricut warranty, and some safety instructions. Okay. So we'll look at the machine in a second, just tell you what else you get in here. So you get a UK power plug, so I am actually in the UK, and it even says on the thing here, it says Cricut Maker. Actually it's Cricut Maker 3 actually. And then we've got a cord for if you're in a different country. And then by the look of it, it looks like an Ethernet cable, I think. I'm not very clued up on computery stuff, so we'll see. I think that's what it is anyways. And then underneath here we've got some vinyls and some iron-on things from what I've seen on the YouTube videos. Let's just get this out and have a look. So we've got a 12 by 12 matte piece. Does it say it's a smart vinyl removable? So this is a black smart vinyl removable. Then we've got some transfer tape, which I didn't know you actually got in here, so that's cool. And apparently this isn't a one-time use thing as well, you can keep using this, so I'm glad whoever gave me that tip. I don't know, I've watched that many, I couldn't tell you. And then we've got this one, and this one's a smart iron-on, lightweight and long-lasting. When cutting, insert this side down, so shiny side down, and then this is, so I'm guessing this is a black, I'm guessing. And then we've got some smart paper sticker cardstock, so I'm not quite sure what you do with that one, to be honest, but I'll have to look that one up. I didn't know what I've not heard of smart paper cardstock. So yeah, so let's get into the machine. So this is the actual machine. It's got all this packaging around it, so I need to remove this. So luckily I've got a nice hole here and I can poke my scissors in so that I don't scratch the machine. This machine doesn't actually have a button, you just lift it up from there, which then will pull down the lever there. And inside here we've got some storage. I'm not sure if this comes off completely, no it doesn't. So you can put all your tools and stuff in bits and bats in there, which is really handy. So I'm just going to see actually to see if the Cricut Joy tools will fit in there. I did struggle to get these out of their packaging, to be honest, so I'm just going to see. I feel like they feel secure in there. Yeah, that's a really nifty idea. And then obviously when you're using them you can pop them in there. One thing I do want to actually say about this Joy kit, the Cricut Joy tool kit, is when we was looking in Hobbycraft, because I have actually ordered the proper Cricut set with the paper trim and everything, the ones in Hobbycraft that was just like the set 5 tools or whatever it was, this weeding tool never actually had this protective layer on it, so that's like, I think was a good reason to go for the Cricut Joy. Whether this will go back on or not, I don't know, but it's, can't even get it off. So yes, I've got it off now, so we can leave that on and it will protect your spike. I don't understand why the other tools in the other kit, which was more expensive, alright, you did get more tools, but it didn't actually come with this rubber protection. But just thought I'd let you know about that. So that's there, so I'm just going to close that back up again. And then we need to remove this foam to protect it. And on this section here is where you'll put your pens, and then this is the section where you put your blade, and then you open these out like so, she says. I'm sure that's how they did it. It's quite stiff. There we are. So, and then your blade is in here. And does actually come with a blade as well. I did buy a blade just in case it didn't, but that again, it didn't. It's not here as yet, so I'm glad it did come with a blade. There we are. So we've got that back in. So that's how you will change your blade. Now this machine doesn't actually come with any mats, but that's because it takes the smart materials now. So there's no need to actually buy the mats, but I bought some mats anyway, which I got from Hobbycraft, and the free pack was £21, but I got a student discount because I'm still at college, so I got the 10% there anyway on that. I feel like it was best to get the mats because that would limit me to only be able to buy the smart material vinyls, whereas I've got the mats, I've got that option. I was umming and ahhing whether to get this maker or the maker before it, because this only comes in this blue colour. Now it isn't in your face blue or anything like that, it's kind of a blue grey, so it kind of still would fit in my room. I would have liked it to have been white and gold, like you can get the champagne version of the one predecessor of this one, but it is what it is. And I was like, for the £20, get the newer version, and at least then if they do decide to stop doing if they only start producing smart vinyls, I do feel like that probably quite a way off anyway, but if they do, at least you've got the machine that will take the smart vinyls anyway. But like I say, I have bought the mats, and I know you can get cheaper mats on Amazon and stuff like that are just as good as the Cricut version, if not better. I've heard some people say. Like I say, I am new to this, really, because although I did used to have that other machine, it didn't really go down well with me. I did struggle with it, but I want this mainly for like to do cups and t-shirts and stuff, not so much for the card making, scrapbooking making, which that's what I used to use the previous machine I had for. So if I do end up doing some cards with it, fantastic, but for my main goal, my projects I want to do is print my own t-shirts, because I do like do nails. It'd probably be nice to have my own t-shirt with my logo on and my name on there, get mugs and stuff. It really inspires me to do stuff like that. I'd really like to try that out and see how I get on with it. Hopefully I do, because this is not a cheap machine by all means. So but yeah, so what I'm going to do, guys, I will get this set up because I need to connect it to my computer. I need to figure that out, and then I'll be back and we'll try and do a little project together. So I've got it up on the computer. Like I said, I've not done this on the computer or anything like that before, so I'm going to give it a try. This piece of vinyl that came in the pack with instructions, it did actually say on the back to use this to make a sticker for your first project, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to put that there for now until it tells me to load it. I think we're going to choose the lips and then prepare for cutting. It says confirm the blade is secured in clamp B. As far as I'm aware it is. I'll just double check. So, and prepare to cut, insert the smart vinyl under the guides of the rollers. And it's done that. And then press the flashing loading button. We've done that. And then press go button. It's very exciting. And then it says test cut is complete, so press next, and then we're going to unload it. And there we have our very first sticker, guys. Very hard to see on here because it's black on black, but there we go. What we're going to do is going to take this off and using the transfer sheet. The computer's actually telling me to peel all this off, but as the lips only come to here, I don't want to waste all this vinyl, so why waste it all? I'm just going to trim that down and then we can remove it all. So yeah, so I've managed to save some scraps just off that tester paper. I'm just going to peel this off. So there's the lip shapes. I'm going to go in and take out all these little tiny bits. That's it, all weeded off. Never done this weeding thing before. I don't know if it'll show on here, but I have caught it a little bit on these marks. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to try and put this on a mug. It is removable anyway, so it won't make any difference. I've got myself a mug, but before I do that, I'm going to transfer this to this transfer tape. I know this is one solid unit, but I thought we'll give it a try because I've not used this transfer tape before. I'm not exactly 100% certain how you do it. Now I do believe you can reuse this. I'm not sure if I said that previously because it took some time to get set up. So I'm just laying that down flat, and I'm keeping this quite taut as well, and then smoothing it out. And then I'm going to use this scraper I got with the toolkit, and I'm going to just burnish that in, so hopefully it'll pick it up and it's smoothing it ridges out. Right, I'm going to take some alcohol. Actually, yeah, do want it that way. Decide which way you want it. I'm right-handed, so I do my mug that way, so you usually have the pattern going outwards. I'm not too fussed over it being perfect because, like I say, it is a removable vinyl anyway, so it's not like it's going to stick. I'm going to peel this off, so I'm going to burnish it at the back as well. And peel off there very slowly. There we are, put it on the transfer sheet. Then I want these lips on an angle, I don't want them straight. I do actually want them on an angle, so I'm not really that bothered about the positioning, like I say, so. I'm just going to burnish that on. So far so good. Let's see if that's got on. Ta-da! How cool is that? So that's my very first item done, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!